What's going on, guys? So this is the tutorial here, the master class that we actually gonna go over exactly how to start, how to fund and launch your medical scrubs business. All right. So if you had idea, you wanted to start a scrub line, I'm gonna go over step by step and show you exactly what step that you need to take to actually get your scrub line business up and running. All right. So this is as I said, this is a master class where we're gonna go over the steps to get funding and launching your scrub line business and the steps to take. All right. So you really have to take in consideration and do a lot of research and see, if that's the business for you. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the presentation. If you have any question, of course, you could um, drop your question down in the comments. All right. All right. So the main thing is the first question you want to ask yourself is, why is this business for you? All right. Why do you want to start a scrub line business? Because with every business, you're gonna have ups and downs and different challenges and stuff. So you have to really think about, take into consideration, and see if that's something that you really desire to do. And if you're in the medical field, it'll be it's a great business for you. And if even if you're not in the medical field, because the whole industry is a growing industry, and a lot of people don't want to wear just basic scrubs. They want to have a more fashion, more comfortable scrubs with stylish while they're working. All right. So you just really have to figure out, why is this business for you? Why are you getting started? Like most of the most people in the medical field, some of them just overwork and tired and stuff. And some of them just want to start a business to leave a legacy for their family, and also have something that they could really leave the medical field and support them financially, and just to get freedom. Because we all really don't like 9 to 5 and stuff like that. And when you get to 65, for you to retire and get 401k. Some people at work, but some people really want more in life and want to strive for more. So if you're tired of fixed salary, all right. So this presentation is for you. All right. So you really got to figure out, why is this for you. Understanding the work that put into put the work that it takes to running a business and starting a business and stuff like that. But if you are willing to put in the work, it is very rewarding. It is a very rewarding business, a growing business that could take your life and change your life completely and give you that financial freedom that you desire. All right. But in all honesty, most of uh, the healthcare workers are really tired and burned out. All right. So main thing is, we have to understand that the medical industry market is booming. Whether you're doing the physical labor side or anything with medical, especially after COVID-19, everything went skyrocketed. A lot of people actually going to nursing school, doing different type of getting in the medical field because it's a stable job. One, because a lot of the companies, when COVID happened, start laying off people. But if you was in the healthcare field, you still had a job. You was busier than ever, and most of the nurses, they really take advantage of that time and profit and stuff like that. But here we talking about medical scrubs business, the market. The market is a $8 billion market around 2023, and right now we're in 2024, and it is even way higher, higher than 8%. So it's around like $9 billion industry. So it's not. It grows so fast. It's around like $9 billion industry. So you definitely want a piece of that pie. All right. So 1% of $1 billion, or 1% of $9 billion, that's a good chunk. All right. So you want to get your fair share of that industry. And it is possible. It's a growing industry, and people want different type of scrub. So it is a booming market to get into. All right. So here's a little backstory about why I'm qualified to actually go over this. Me and my wife, we have a scrub line that we started in 2021, and we was doing very, very good. As soon as we start off, I have a background in marketing and advertisement, so I was able to add in uh, my skills and get the business to be up and running super quickly by doing a lot of Facebook advertisement and different social media advertisement, SEO marketing and backlinking and stuff like that to get the business, the traffic that we need to start seeing our numbers quite quickly. So me, I have a real estate background, real estate agent. Also have a Christian clothing brand, so we have a Christian clothing brand. We have a scrub line business clothing, a scrub line that we actually started too. My wife's in the healthcare field, and I'm in real estate and e-commerce space. So come together, we come up with the scrub line that was we started in 2021. She had that idea in mind, and since I have a background and I have a background in marketing and online businesses and stuff like that. So we put the two together and make it work. So when I'm telling you, that industry is really booming. A lot of people, you might see a lot of people starting scrub line business. Really, um, they don't understand how to market their business right. They don't understand how to actually put in the work to get sales that to take their business to a whole different level. So you really have to really think about how you want to start your business, what type of different type of scrubs that you want to create, the type of type of customers you want to serve, nurses, different type of field in the medical industry. Maybe you want to do scrubs just for skinny girls, or maybe bigger size girls, or maybe you want to just do scrubs for females or males. It's different type of, or maybe a specific niche, maybe for dental offices or whatever it is. So the medical field is really big, so you really have to kind of pick a niche, just to start off, and then you can branch out and get bigger. That's what I'll say about that. But this is why we are qualified to actually talk about that, because we see some type of success when we started, and a lot of people are asking us to help them out, help them start their scrub line business. All right. So the main thing you want to know is what type of business you want to start. You want to start a brick and mortar business where you have a physical store, um, physical store, or you want to get an e-commerce store just online. You could basically just set up your website, have your products on hand and ship them out. Or you can get a physical location, which I would not recommend starting out. You want to actually build your business online. And really, a lot of companies, they just have a warehouse and they ship everything else. They're not dealing with any customers face to face. And, so that's something that you really want to think about. But I recommend that you start online. We started online and started making sales online. You have Facebook, you have TikTok, Instagram, you have YouTube, so you have a lot of different social media platform online that you could use. I mean, most people are on their phone anyway, on their phones anyways, right? A lot of people spend a lot of time on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. So you could use these social media outlets to get your business to a whole different level. All right. So you could take these, instead of sitting on your phone and being for hours on TikToks and Instagram. You can actually put in work while you at work, taking pictures and stuff like that. While you have your own brand on you that you're wearing, and also you could also be promoting it by um, other coworkers at your job to start rocking your line and posting it on social media and getting followers and building that brand and building a customer that really desired for your product. All right. So next step is our journey, right? So again, we started in 2021. We placed. We come out. We was looking at the type of design that we want to start with. When we started out, we really then created our own design up top. All right, so we figured out, hey, I mean, there's already design that somebody else already made, so we're gonna slap our logo on there and promote it, you know, and we start seeing success immediately. So can you imagine if you actually take the time and really craft down your own design? You know, your business will skyrocket to a whole different level. But as soon as we receive the first shipment, the main thing you want to do is you want to get professionally pictures taken. That's very important. You definitely want to get professional pictures taken. You don't want to use your, well, you could use your phone, but you just want to make sure that's edited properly to to look really professional. Because when you look at other brands like Figs, like Janelle, you can see the type of quality pictures that they have on their website. They really invest on quality pictures to really, to really make their brand stand out online. So that's one thing you want to do. That's the first thing that we did. To make sure that we get quality pictures to make your brand look right and desirable to the customers when they come into your website, when they're looking at your social media, they want to see you have professional stuff. You look really professional and legit. You ready to go. All right. So when we started it out, we launched our marketing around like October, right? So just to get the feel out where the customers are coming from. All right. So I started Facebook marketing in towards like the middle of August or so. And you can see right here, this is what the numbers that we start seeing, $551 uh, towards the end of the month. And then we start hitting 5,000. And so around November and 10,000 something around December and around $9,000 around January. We basically ran out of inventory because we was not prepared for the amount of orders that we get that we had got around that time. We was not prepared for it. We ran out of inventory, and around that time too, I was doing real estate full time, so I didn't really have time to really communicating with the vendors and get more inventories at hand because I was super busy in real estate. If you think around that time, that's when houses really was flying off the market, and and I had a couple of listings going on. I was super busy, and my wife was pregnant around that time too, so she didn't really had no time to put into that business. And we really, I mean, this is the numbers that was going on until like closer to the middle of the year. That's when we restock on everything to get the business up and going. But this is the type of numbers that you could do when you really structure your business properly. And start promoting your business and taking pictures and stuff like that. So this business is a growing business. If you really put the time, you could easily be making, $20 to $50,000 a month if you have the inventory. Uh, and main thing is the funding part. You want to make sure you have enough fund to restock your product. You want to be able to restock and also marketing. So I definitely I go over it all, everything that you need to get funding, to get the right funding that you need to get your business up and running. All right. So the crucial thing is talking about funding. You got to structure your business properly. You definitely want to structure your business right when it comes to getting that 50, 100 to $150,000 to get your business up and running. Right? You want to make sure that you structure right. First thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you get a business email address. So you want to make sure your email address is properly set with your names, right? So you're gonna make sure that you get the right name to check to see if your name's available, get the right name, then you're gonna get a business address, right? So you go to regis.com, get a business address, and then you're gonna make sure you get a business phone number just to look legit on paper. So when you do go to the banks, they can see all these things are documented and you're a real business, and so they can give you real money. Real business get real money. All right. So if you're a real business, you get real money. All right. And also, too, you want to make sure you incorporate your business, get an LLC, or you can talk to your CPA. and see what type of business structure would be right for you when you incorporate your business. But you could easily set up an LLC by going to your Secretary of State and yeah, going to your Secretary of State and just registering that. And also too, you want to make sure you get the EIN number. The EIN number is really free. You can go to ios.gov to get your EIN number. All right, and that EIN number that gonna allow you to open your bank account, right? You're gonna have the EIN to open your bank account. It's what they're gonna ask you for. The bank's gonna ask you for your LLC documents and stuff like that, and also your EIN number for your business. All right. So and also you want to make sure that you get a business tax sell tax. You want to make sure you get a sell tax license, a resale license. Excuse me. All right. So all of these are really important when it comes to getting funding for your business. All right. All right. So second thing is we want to make sure that you structure your personal credit properly. Right. For you to get access to that $50,000 to $100,000, you need to make sure you structure your personal credit. Your personal credit is really important. It basically gives you quicker access, and then instead of building your business credit from ground up, if your personal credit is structured right, I'm talking about 2 years or more credit history. If you have a credit card that's 2 years or more, or maybe anything that's on your credit, maybe like a car loan or whatever's on your credit for more than 2 years, is really good. Preferably two credit cards. It's amazing. If you have two credit cards for over 2 years, that's great. And you want to make sure that your credit history, your payment history, is at 100% within the last 2 years. So make sure that your payment history is at 100%, no missed payments, right? The banks don't want to see any mixed payment when it comes to getting funding, right? You want to make sure that it is all across at 100%. And there's different ways to actually, you can send goodwill letter and trying to get your, if you do happen to have a missed payment, you could talk to the bank or the collection company to try to get that payment, that missed payment off of your credit. It's really important. All right. So another thing is too, you want to make sure that your utilization on your credit card is lower than 10%. All right. So usually, uh, if it's under 30%, it's good. But if you could get it lower than 10%, that's amazing. That look very good to the bank when it comes to getting that money, right? And also you want to make sure you have a mix of credit. So mix of credits mean like credit cards, um, um, charge card. It could be your auto loan if you have mortgages and stuff like that. You want to have a mixture of different type of credit, not just only credit cards. You want to have a mixture of different type of credit loans that you had take out and paid off. All that look good when it comes to building your personal credit. And also too, you want to make sure that you have no negative, anything negative, any collection. You want to make sure all of that is off your credit to be able to be in right position for funding, and also keep your inquiries less than 3%, less than three credit inquiries. It'll be really good to the eyes of the bank when it comes to getting that money. All right. So here's what we was able to get. Um, this is my credit right there. If you look, I had a 714 from TransUnion, and I also had a 723 in Experian from Credit Karma. So with that low of a credit score, and this is what I was able to do. I was able to get $63,000 from different banks, and to be able to fund my business. All right. And this is really what you could probably get way much more because my credit score is really low at that point. And if you really structure your personal credit properly, you can easily get fifty to $100,000, $150,000 really easy. And at that time, it's certain things that I didn't know. So you getting experience and learning from what I have learned. So you don't have to get 63. So you get 100, 150. That'll really be helpful to you and help your business out. And you definitely gotta structure your personal credit properly to be able to get access to these funds. All right. So Ben, we gotta understand the market. Understanding the market is really important. We gotta understand how many nurses is out there in the U.S. or wherever you're serving. How many physician that's out there from where you're serving? How many you know veterinarian, physical therapist, whatever specific group of people you want to target, you want to make sure you understand the number and see how much of these people out there that you want to serve. All right, you can serve all of them, but it's always good to start somewhere at first, and then kind of spread out and take over the market. All right, so start somewhere at first, be specific, and see. Nurses is, as you see right here, there's a lot of nurses out there, and that number was around like 2022. So you can see right here the number of nurses, like over like 5 million nurses throughout the whole U.S. So right now the number is way much more. So nurses is a big field. A lot of people just target nurses. And keep in mind too, it don't have to be just scrub. Maybe you probably want to start a my thoughts out. Yeah, you probably want to start just a bags. Maybe you want to just sell bags to nurses, or maybe you want to sell maybe a specific type of shoe to nurses. So it's different type of thing. Maybe compression sock. Compression socks is really big in that industry. It's people that just have compression socks and making a killing. So you got to pick exactly what you want to do. You don't have to. It don't have to be specifically scrub. It could be different type of thing that you could build and just be that person that serve these niche of people and with that specific product that you want to come out, the brand that you want to have behind your name. All right. So the market, you got to understand the market and understand how many specific professionals in that market. All right. All right. So if you look at the total of enrollment from the medical students, it's continually increasing. All right, it's continually increasing. So that's another sign that the healthcare workers, the healthcare department is numbers is growing ever since COVID-19. All right, and if you look in February 2023, we see the company the company that launched the scrub line. I'm sure you probably see them all over. It was using they was using Kevin Hart to actually do marketing for them and stuff like that. So if they got into the business and stuff like that, what that tell you? That tells you it's a growing industry. They trying to bring in more active scrub wear into the healthcare field because people are desiring for sport like materials, stretchy materials and stuff like that that look good, that look fashionable when they go to work, so they can feel good, look good, and make them want to work more, right? All right, maybe not. All right. So what now? Okay, I went over everything. What now? So I'm gonna go over quick steps. What you need to do to get your scrub business, whatever business brand you want to focus into the medical field, so you can get that up and running. All right. So let's go over it. Let's talk about it. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask them later. All right. So the first thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and create your brand, right? You want to set up your store. What we're going to talk about. You want to get your second step. You want to actually start designing and working with manufacturers to get your scrub up and running. You want to you're going to create your design and work with a manufacturer to create your design. After you create your design, get it packaged the right way. Then you're going to once you receive your product, you're gonna market it, position it the right way, and start doing advertisement. Or you can do paid advertisement and free advertisement just to get the word out to start profiting on the products in your new business venture. All right, so let's talk about step one. So step one, when it comes to creating your brand and creating your store, setting up your store, you want to choose the name and the mission statement for your company. The mission statement, the what your company stand for. All right. So you having a name that goes along with the mission statement, what your company stand for. What's the, what's your main focus on, your values of the company. What are your main focus on? And secondly, once you have your name, you have your mission statement, you're going to create a unique logo around your name with the specific color that um, you want to be connected to. All right. So what's your brand idea with the logo and the color? You can actually easily go to Canva and create a logo very simply. So let's do that right now. Uh, Matter of fact, we'll do that later. Yeah. And also, once you finish choosing your logo and get the color, you want to go ahead and choose the right e-commerce platform that you want to use. I definitely recommend that you use Shopify. Shopify is a great platform to use to set up your website. A lot of billion-dollar companies actually using Shopify right now. So if they using it, um, what's the company name? Fashion Nova use Shopify. Is a lot of big brands. Kylie Jenner store, they use Shopify. There's a lot of big brand that use Shopify. So if they using it, it's for a reason, and also you want to be using it too, and get more data and make your life real real simple when you're setting up your business. All right. Excuse me. All right. So we're gonna set up Shopify. All right. We have our name, we have a logo, we have the color that we need. So we're gonna design a user-friendly website that brings attract the customers when they come into your store. You want it to look very presentable. You want your pictures to look presentable, professional. You want to optimize your pictures so it could pop up in search engine very easily. And then you want to create your social media page, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, uh, Twitter, LinkedIn. You want to create your social media present so they could, when they search your name, they search your brand, it can easily pop up. There's no if or but. They understand your brand, easily pop up so they can see what's going on. All right, number two, designing and working with your manufacturer. First, you want to find a reliable supplier for your scrub business. That is very crucial. You want to make sure that you work on the right manufacturer. You want to know what to search for. Look for somebody that have very high ratings that been in business for a while, so you don't really get screwed over when you order your products. You know, you want to make sure that you work with a great manufacturer. That's crucial. It's make or break your business right there. So that's very important. You want to make sure you vet them out, make sure that they've been in business for a while, and they get a lot of good reviews from different people that have used them before, right? And also, you want to pick your design. You could design your own scrub, or you could basically pick something that they actually already have and basically just do a little touch to it. Just change certain stuff slightly to make it look your own. All right, that'll save you whole lot work. So you could tweak the designs and make it your own. All right, and then add your logo on there. Have them produce a product. Negotiate pricing and terms with them. And one of the main thing is before you order your load of order, right? I recommend that you do at least 50 to 100 pieces at first. But before you order these big amount, you want to make sure you get a couple of samples first, right? You want to make sure that you get a couple of samples and see the material and feel it, wear it, take a picture. Now, matter of fact, once you get the sample, I want you to actually get a couple of samples and have some of your friends and take professional pictures in advance just to start promoting your business while the product is being made. So that means you 10 step ahead of everything. If you already have the product on you that's being made, you're promoting it out there, and you have a date where you're gonna drop all the where you're gonna launch the product. So that puts you ahead. So a lot of people just waiting actually for the launch day. They waiting for the day that you're gonna launch, you're gonna drop the product, and you're gonna make all your sales. All right. So that's very important that you get samples and start taking pictures with it before you actually have your final bulk order to arrive. And soon they arrive, have them flying off. Right. Third thing is marketing and advertisement. So, as I said, once you set up your social media presence, you set up your Facebook presence, you set up TikTok, all of these presence, also standing out on Google. So the quickest way, really, to get to the real money is paid advertisement. Right. So if you're doing pay advertisement on Facebook ad, doing Facebook ad, Instagram ad, TikTok ads, and also Google ads, that'll basically put you up top so everyone's seeing your product immediately. And if you have a fire product, if you have a fire design, all right, so one design will take you and have you sold out. One right design, have your products and have everyone looking at your business. So if you have the right design, you market it right, and put it out there in front of people that actually in that same field, which I'll show you exactly how you do it. Details, but detail, picking the right interest, targeting the nurse or the physicians and stuff like that. Targeting these group of people that's gonna buy your product, that's that have the potential to buy your product because that's what they wear every day. All right, so I'll recommend Facebook ad, Instagram ad. You just gotta pick one. At least, with Facebook is pretty big. Instagram is pretty big too when it comes to creating ads. Instagram ads is different ways to structure your ad. With Instagram ad, you can have your phone just like this, and when you're doing Facebook ad, you just have your like have that landscape type of style for Facebook ad. When you actually doing your ad, when you creating your ads and ad display and stuff like that. But pictures, 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 the main important thing. And also, you want to take some video clips also too, not just pictures alone, but video clips. So you walk in and moving around just so they can see the product and see how it is on you, and that'll really take your business to a whole different level. But if you don't want to do paid advertisement, you don't have the funds to do paid advertisement, you could also do free advertisement. That might take a little bit more work, but it works pretty good too. You can easily go viral, right? The first one is the word of mouth. So as you wearing your products, you going to work wearing your products, right? You advertising your product, you talking about your product on social media with your coworkers, you putting the word out there about your brand. That's a very powerful way to build your brand up just by word of mouth. Word of mouth is very powerful. Some businesses just blow up just by word of mouth. All right. So one person see it, one person posted on their Facebook, one person posted on their TikTok, one person posted on their Instagram, any social media outlet out there, just to get your product brand out there so people to see it. All right. So you could also do Facebook. You go viral on Facebook posts. You go viral on Instagram. But you just got to do a lot of videos, a lot of clips. Also with Instagram, you want to do more reels. Those get more people to see your product. It gets your content out there to a whole mass of people instead of just posting it to the friends that you have. All right. So reels actually push your content out there so a lot more people see it. Same thing with TikTok. They push it out there so more people to see it. You have more people that are looking at your design, more people looking at your product. And also with Google, you want to make sure that your keywords are link property. You want to make sure you get some backlinks and do some blog posts and different outlets and stuff like that. Just letting them know, creating a buzz, letting them know that you're launching your new brand, you're launching your product, and these are a few free ways to actually take your business to a whole different level, right? I'm talking about one viral post to take your business to a whole different level, one viral hook, one viral move, one viral picture, one viral one viral blog will take your business to a whole different level and get everything that you have sold out. All right, so these are the free ways. of advertising your business. All right, so as we still in marketing, you want to make sure that all these people that are actually visiting your website, you're collecting the email. So your email is the way that you're gonna use to communicate with your customers. So if you have a few thousand email that you collected, when you drop a new line of clothes, you can easily send out an email letting these people know, hey, they already purchased from you before. You let them know, hey, you got a new line, new product. You send it out there. So as soon as you send that out there, they see it. You have potential to just sell out everything before even not advertisement, doing paid advertisement or doing any free post viral videos or nothing like that. Your own customers that you collect the email from, you could basically sell out just by sending out emails and profiting from that way. And I have a few examples, MailChimp and also Active Campaign. These are different softwares that you can use to send out emails. All right. And so these are the few tips that you could use to get your business out there to fund and grow your scrub brand business. All right. And I hope this helped you. If you have some more questions, you want to talk to me one on one. Make sure that you leave a comment. You'll see my info down here. You can book a one on one with me, and we'll be able to talk. I hope this bless you. I hope your business prospers. I pray that everything go well with you. Again, if you have any question, I'm gonna drop in some. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos and go in depth of marketing. I'm gonna go in depth of finding vendors. I'm gonna go in more in depth of collecting the emails. I'm gonna go more in depth of setting up the website. So go ahead and subscribe. And again, send me an email and follow up.